Yo, what up, y'all? I wanted to make this video real quick because I wanted to reach out to the brother King Noble, right? And I'm going to say my email before we even get started. CasperTheGreat@gmail.com. CasperTheGreat@gmail.com. I'm going to say it again for y'all. CasperTheGreat@gmail.com. I want to interview the brother King Noble, and I want to put it out to the public on a lot of these master teachers and gurus on YouTube. They are all about capitalism, and I couldn't really see it. I just felt like I kept trying to build and work with people, and I kept running into roadblocks. And that's the real reason why. These brothers ain't about freeing the people. They ain't about applying the knowledge. They all about trying to get how much donations, sell you a book, take a trip to Spain. That's why I said, you see these dudes like going to Morocco talking about, yeah, we showing you your history. That ain't really helping us. You ain't go to Morocco and connect with no journalists and no legislators and tell them that you want to put things on record to free our people and let the record reflect. There's nothing you could do by going to Morocco showing us our history that'll save our people that's in poverty. And I seen that stuff, and I seen how these dudes is all about donations. Because when Malcolm X went over to Africa and all these other places, he was talking to people that looked like me and you, and he was uplifting our people. So I just see a lot of morals and principles that's not there with our people. And they got the knowledge, I ain't gonna lie. But if you're gonna scam people with information, you would have to learn the knowledge and master the knowledge. Because we can't say we stand for the Constitution and then go against Article 1, Section 10. And I seen it like in real time because I was on some of these big YouTube gurus podcasts, and I asked them straight up, yo, how can we pay a debt with a debt instrument? Article 1, Section 10. And why we ain't calling no legislators and governors and doing something about this? And then they told me, well, I can't talk about certain things. Doors is going to close if I talk about certain things. You're not a real revolutionary then. You don't want to help the people get free and unite, you know what I mean, and unify the people. If you can't talk about certain things because doors going to close, nationality ain't for you. And I don't really got to say no names right now because everybody probably know who I'm talking about. I call out people in the past. I just tell you, Sabir Bey, I think he got to study a little more on what a revolutionary is and what a warrior for his people is. Besides, instead of just trying to learn how to be respected and live comfortably under white supremacy. Every revolutionary and warrior sounded like a radical. They would have been labeled as a terrorist and a black identity extremist, whatever you want to call it. But these are the real revolutionaries. That's why you don't really see them on YouTube, because they speak so it'll interrupt the status quo, or it'll interrupt the most average person mind frame that say peace and love. Let's just all get along. Let the Ku Klux Klan stomp my children head out on the street, and we go out next week and figure out what color picket signs we gonna march with. It interrupts all of that. It interrupts peace and love and just love your enemy while they keep attacking you and pray. So the real revolutionaries, you'll never probably really see them on the internet. But let's keep it real. You don't have to go against. Now, we're not trying to promote people. We're not trying to tell people to just go out and go against white supremacy. If you ain't got the pain in you, if you ain't been beat up enough, this fight ain't for you probably. Maybe you comfortable with white supremacy. I'm not telling everybody to go fight against evil. But if you see the problem and you know you can help, do the best you can. That's what I do. I can't speak for everybody else. I'm not tied to any organization. I don't belong to the Freemasons. I think a lot of Freemasons is faggots and gay, and they do homosexual rituals. What's the point of jerking off in a casket? My whole thing is, I respect the Moore Science Temple. I'm not a part of the Moore Science Temple, but I respect Noble Drew Ali teachings and his lessons. But I don't, you can't control me using the doctrine that you study and you abide by and try to beat me up with the teachings at the same time. Because ain't none of y'all niggas never met Noble Drew Ali. Ain't none of y'all really got signed affidavits from the government saying that you got authority to own everything people think about Noble Drew Ali. So these dudes is like trying to control your mind frame just because they think they know more about you, about you know, certain information, and that ain't cool. So if me and King Noble come together and do this build, I think it'd be good for the people because the people could see how they getting scammed, who's scamming them, and the ways how they deceitfully do it. I'm gonna do a whole nother live stream after this, and I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna get more into details and tell you. I'm calling out names. I'm gonna tell you who's the scammers, how they scamming, and it ain't gonna be nothing you ain't never heard before because the truth don't change and pass away. I've been saying this. It's just that when I heard King Noble building on it and he was doing it more intellectually, because when I do it, I get passionate because I see that they're hurting our people. So it make me want to fight. It make me want to get somebody to get beat up because it's like, yo, you sitting back watching our people suffer while you getting paid for our suffering and our oppression. You really our enemy. You against us. So that's why I might say certain things like, nigga, I'll smack the shit out you. Somebody need to shoot you. I'll say certain things like that. I really don't mean it. I'm for our people. If anybody got a way to get out of oppression, I want to work with you. That's what I'm for. But if I start feeling like you trying to get us, you trying to put us under oppression when we trying to break free, my spirit is gonna fight against that. That's just natural. Like if you go up to a baby bear and try to snatch the bear when the mother's there, the mother's just spirit is naturally gonna attack or defend. So maybe not attack, maybe defend. Because if you didn't go try to snatch the baby bear, you wouldn't be getting attack. It's only attack because you're getting your ass beat. But that baby bear is defending his child. So we gotta start looking at things for really what it is. I'm getting attacked by white supremacists on the internet right now. All of these dudes that's ganging up, stalking me, all of these European channels, and ain't no more's call them out. So that's how I knew these niggas ain't about revolution. How am I getting attacked for teaching the same thing y'all teaching, but they ain't going to attack y'all? Because it's mad agents that's protecting these people and they working together. And I got so much stuff I could talk about and show and prove that niggas say they stand for love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. Who y'all expecting to get justice? The European? I'm being attacked, cyberbullied, and gang stalked by Europeans. But ain't nobody come to my aid. Ain't nobody say, yo, let's do this and let's address it like this. Only a few people. Shout out to my guy from Chicago. You know who you is. And that was really it, man. Can't think of nobody else. It was a few people, but y'all don't do nothing about these people that slander and attacking us. So that's when I start saying, okay, y'all niggas want to act like it's cute and it's cool and it's funny when they attack us, and we just trying to study and learn and teach the people. Well, what about if they start attacking your children? I started praying and trying to do curses on our people that these European Ku Klux Klan start attacking their children, because then that'll turn them into a revolutionary. Nigga ain't gonna want to fight until his back is against the wall and he ain't got no choice but to fight. So that's why I start praying that harm come their way, and then they'll feel how I feel, and then maybe they'll want to come together after that. But still, maybe they still might not want to come together because it just ain't in them. The European feeding them so good, they just like, yeah, keep feeding me. I'll keep beating these niggas up and going after my own people. Because I'm looking at Sabir. He's supposed to be a revolutionary. Sabir Gay. I call him Sabir Gay, not Sabir Bay. That's Gay, not Bey or Bay. You know, that little 5'5" midget albino dude. But Sabir is talking to Europeans, calling him his brother. Now, we call certain Europeans that we know is down for the struggle. Like, if you ready to bang against white supremacy and you're going to show and prove that, you my brother. If you're a European, if you're going to stop your own people from being evil against us, you my brother to a certain extent. But Sabir calling these Europeans from Europe Niggas that got speech impediments, that spitting, them niggas from the UK that spit all in your face when they talking and stuff like that, talking about 14, 13, 13, spitting all in your mouth and in your face. Sabir want to be cool with them niggas. He got them niggas on his chat talking about, yeah, I can't wait till you come out here to England. You could sleep in my bed and you could sleep in my, like, come on, man. You want to sleep in these dudes' bed without their wife. That's how I feel. Because you would look at this European and call him your brother, right? Right? And then you look at me and say, we got to stay away from niggerdom. Can't let these niggas get in the community. So who the fuck is you, my man? Excuse my language. Who are you, fam? Who are you? Who you working for? Like, and I've been saying this and calling out, people can't see it because they blinded by the truth. They want to follow people because how much information they showing you, but how much work did they do for the people? I don't care about writing books and all that stuff. What did you apply to change the condition of our people? What did you do? Literature, anybody can give literature. If you ain't invent the literature, stop trying to take credibility for it. J.A. Rogers wrote the literature. Noble Drew Ali wrote the literature. All you do is regurgitate it or try to interpret it in your own way, but you can't take credit for something another man did. You wasn't the first one to talk about nationality. You wasn't the first one to tell us we was Moors. You wasn't the first one to talk about a constitution. I did so many videos in the past talking about how you and KRS-One is some fake ass revolutionaries. How the hell is KRS-One talking about sovereignty, rapping about revolutions and stuff, but he don't do nothing to help our people? Name one thing KRS did to go against white supremacy. I'll wait. Besides making a bunch of whack ass songs, he ain't even living that shit. Name one revolutionary radical that KRS funded. I'll wait. He talk about all of the radical stuff in his raps, but he don't fund movements like grassroots movements that you could see ain't got no help and no assistance, but all they need is that push, and they're gonna unify and unite the people. It might not be the way you want it. It might not be underneath the Constitution and wearing suits and saying, sir, yes, sir, but we're gonna learn that. But we're not going to uphold that like that's everything we got to do. We ain't going to study a bunch of history and books and die trying to go study books and go blind like John Henry Clark. Nah, we ain't going to do that. Y'all niggas let John Henry Clark go blind doing all that reading for our people, and ain't nobody take care of them and care about them. And Dr. Ben, y'all let y'all elders go to nursing homes. If this is a conscious community, I don't want to be a part of it. Make me a part of the revolutionary warrior part. Because everybody want to be politically correct and just sell information. It ain't even about doing nothing for the people. Nobody got a community center, but they sold millions of DVDs, though. They talking about, I want a news van. Shanetta talking about he want a news van. When you going to stop reporting the news, Shanetta, and actually start helping the people? All of them lectures and them events that y'all be throwing and y'all be having vendors out there selling all of that stuff. It ain't about the information, or because how come y'all ain't never throw a lecture or event on how to get out of white supremacy, how to beat poverty? Oh, now you looking at me like I'm crazy. I'm starting to confuse you. Now you losing. I'm no longer amusing. See? That's why I ain't playing with these dudes. That's why I don't even want to play with these dudes. Man, that's why I had a lot of anger in my heart, because I was getting attacked by white supremacists, Ku Klux Klan, neo-Nazi niggas. If you go Google Devon Bay on YouTube, you'll see what I'm talking about. Or just go look at the Generation Nation channel and type in my name in the search engine. And this whole bunch of page trying to tear me down and taking my videos when I say shit like, if a cop murder a black baby, that cop need to be murdered too. Ain't no trial, ain't no jail. This is real revolutionary shit. Fuck the courts. If you murder an innocent baby, you need to be murdered too. That's how the way that revolutionary and we police our communities. I don't know about that pressing charges going to court, trying to get compensated and all that. Eye for eye. That's what Malcolm said. And that's what justice is. That's true justice. A life for a life. You take an innocent baby life, your life should be taken right on the spot. If you got enough balls to actually murder a child, you need to get murdered. I don't care who it is. Police officer, regular person, it don't matter. So they'll take stuff like that and put it up and say, he's talking about murdering police. No, I'm not. I'm talking about justice, motherfucker. Something that you seem to be against. So yeah, man. Shout out to everybody that's really, really, really for the people. Because you see that I give y'all information and I read and I give you PDFs for free. You know what that faggot ass nigga Sabir be doing? He talking shit about me, talking about, yeah, I don't read PDFs and I don't plan nothing. This is just off the dome. Because you ain't talking about nothing and you ain't really giving no real information. If you reading, that means you really care. Because I don't have to read online. I'm spending hours to read to help the people, knowing that most of our people don't read. They're lazy. They don't like to read. So if they hear my video, like an audio book, Nipsey Hussle used to listen to audio books. They said he used to love listening to audio books. So I'm doing the same thing. Why would y'all be mad at me? Talking about, yeah, we don't do PDFs and y'all stay away from that. So what can we do? You just want everybody to buy books. What if we can't afford to buy books? But what if I could get 1,000 PDFs for free? And to get 1,000 books, it costs over $5,000. Who gonna pay that? That's in poverty. You stupid motherfucker. It's like you gotta be rich to pay for your freedom. That's what King Noble was talking about. And I see everything he said because I've been through it and I've been speaking out against it. So we connected spiritually and mentally. Shout out to the brother King Noble, man. And it's fucking crazy because he was the first one I seen on YouTube with this conscious community shit back in 2010. I want to say 2007, but it might have been 2010. And then I seen Sarnetta next. But me and my team, when I used to rap with Aim High and all them, remember I told y'all about the St. Laz story? We used to be in the studio watching King Noble. We watched the Illuminati video in '02. Because my man got a verse. He said, well, I watch Illuminati in '02 instead of '93. He said, while most of my generation supply the fiends, they get knocked. And why don't people look at the back of a dollar? He said, why everything I dream happened? Is it me asking why 5 deaths in 2 months only seem crashing it? And that shit right there, the music was powerful, more powerful back then. It was an impactful thing. Now it's just like, it's a feeling. You just got to have like a good feeling with your music. Back then it was real bars we were spitting. So we was putting pain on the record. You got a lot of artists that still put their pain on the record. I ain't overlooking all of the artists that's out here working. But back then, man, you wasn't. It's like, you know how you hear like out of music now, 70% of it, 80, 90, 85, 90% of it is trash mostly. You only got a couple of hot artists that stood the time. But back then, 70 or 80% of the music was hot. You may have had 10%, 15% of trash music. Even the commercial music was more potent and had more of a message. You know how I know I'm a real revolutionary? And niggas like Sabir is agents probably, and they fake. He's telling y'all he want to get on Revolt TV. He's telling y'all to share his videos with Roland Martin. He want to get on Karen's show. Me, I'm telling y'all, I want to get the label shut down. I want to boycott. I'm the reason why we boycotted Vlad TV. Why no black people that's truly for the people, they won't go up on Vlad because he racist and he been using our culture. So I'm the reason I stopped that. So if y'all got any anger, take it out on my channel. Take it out on me in real life. If anybody over there, y'all don't like me and y'all love Vlad and y'all don't want to see our people come up and you want Vlad to keep oppressing us, then go handle your business because we ain't standing down for no suckers and no agents and no weak stuff that's oppressing my people, man. What I look like calling myself, I don't even call myself, I don't even identify as a teacher or a leader. I'm just a researcher and a historian and a revolutionary against evilness and corruption and oppression. I don't want to just watch some certain people do good and have platforms and businesses. I want us all to do the same thing. If we all can't do it, we suffering. What's like when Bear used to be running around talking about, I'm free, G, I'm free. I used to be getting mad because I'm like, nigga, how you keep saying you free? You must be talking about a Freemason. Because how is you free and our people suffering? I could turn on the news and see people getting shot down, and you ain't free if your people is suffering. No real revolutionary or warrior or emperor or prince would run around saying he free while his people in servitude. That's the whole point of having independent nations. Everybody was free, not just one person. So when he running around saying that, it's disrespecting our ancestors, it's disrespecting our culture, disrespecting what we fought for, all our warriors. How the hell you saying you free, but they shooting down Mike Brown, Trayvon Martin, George Floyd? Look at all this stuff happening. You can't tell me it's all fake or it's false flags. Some of it might be an agenda, but all of this stuff ain't fake, bro. And you'd like to run away from them stuff because you don't want to identify as being black. I'm the type of brother that'll tell you, I know we Moors, but the people that's getting shot down, they don't know that. They think they black, and we got to help them. Sabera say they don't have a nationality, so they dead. So let them keep dying. That's what happens to dead people. Nah, I don't agree with that. That don't feel right with me. And that's the difference between somebody that really cared, that really want to create change and stop this oppression, versus somebody who just want to live comfortable under a system that's oppressing us all. So it don't matter how many followers you got. However many followers you got, that don't mean that you telling truth. That just means you got a bunch of people that like what you saying. Because, all right, how come you dudes be having so much followers, but we don't hear y'all starting no movements? We don't hear y'all saying, okay, this week we gonna teach people how to not pay no taxes on rent, or we gonna teach people how to get electricity for free, because we gonna sue the electrician companies for charging us on our land for our electricity. If they knew so much and they keep talking about the law, how come they ain't doing nothing to free our people? Everything they do is for themselves. That's why when you talk all that nation shit and nationality, and then you say we got to do things individually, that's not how it works. No other nation do things like that. So they really trying to say we a nation, but you got to be a Freemason in order to be a part of this nation. That shit sound crazy. You can't catch me with the okie doke because I'm on to y'all. I already seen what y'all do. I'm on to y'all games. That's why KRS will get on live with Sabir, and he ain't say nothing about Noble Drew Ali, but on his music, he rapping about Noble Drew Ali and all that. Go listen to KRS song called What You Know About It. I think it's spelled like WATCHAKNO, maybe a WABOUTIT. What you know about it? Or it's maybe just called What You Know About. But he talks about Noble Drew Ali and a whole bunch of other revolutionary warriors and freedom fighters. But he won't even tell our people that we Moors on a live camera. But so you believe that we black, KRS? And the reason why I fuck with King Noble, because he's not the type of nigga to say we black, we don't have no rights, we third-class citizens, and keep complaining. He's like, yeah, we black, but it's black supremacy, and we gonna bang on white supremacy. Everybody that's oppressing us or got us, that's what I love. I love that spirit, because that's the only way we gonna get out is if we fight. You niggas want to pray your way up out of this shit. We gonna have to fight some type of way, and it ain't gotta be all crazy and military warfare, but we gotta have a revolutionary mind to go against any system that's oppressing us. The school system. We need to get that. We need to get the school system shut down. If we really about our people, really about teaching our people, it shouldn't even be an option with you sending your children to public school. But a lot of y'all ain't about this. Y'all want to live comfortable in the system, and that's what the brother was talking about, and I agree with that. They're gonna start looking at you like you crazy when you really for your people. But if you a sellout and you just want to get paid and sell people their history and their information, you could become famous and have a little nobility. At the end of the day, y'all niggas keep watching Sabir channel. Ain't nothing he do save my people or help my people. All them books that he be showing is only gonna enlighten your mind. So you could go around with a whole bunch of people that know and have discussions. Or try to share it to people that don't know, that don't even care. Create change. Like actually go put your feet on the ground and do something and fight against evil and come out with a victory. That's the only way I know how to create change. Do y'all know any other ways? Sabir won't tell you how he got locked up in court for contempt, but he keep telling you study the law and he know the law. If you know the law so much, why they lock you up for contempt when you went to court that day? He won't tell y'all that story though. I bet you he ain't gonna tell y'all that. But he sit up and talk shit about everybody else. See what I'm saying? 5'5" albino dude. Niggas wouldn't even throw a Fruity Pebbles at a glass of milk. Y'all keyboard warriors. It just sound good when you typing. We know y'all. We know who y'all is. They compromise. Another part of the reason is, nigga, if you still brushing your teeth with fluoride, nigga, don't even talk to me. Cause you're not gonna get nothing I'm saying. You're gonna act if you still brushing your teeth with Crest and what do they call it? AIM and all of that bullshit. You ain't brushing your teeth with no fluoride-free toothpaste. That's why you niggas don't agree with nothing I say, because you niggas is under a spell. You poison your mind. So if a nigga brushing his teeth with fluoride, don't watch my videos. You're not gonna believe nothing I say. It's gonna hate. You're gonna hate, and it's gonna get you mad. Because that's what the fluoride does to you. It make you go against everything that's true. Because you putting something that's not natural in your body. What you think is gonna happen if you eat poison or keep intaking poison? If I put anthrax in your water and you keep drinking it, what you think gonna happen? You gonna get healthier? Let's keep it real. So most people don't even know that they really fucked up and how they are and why they are. That's why they say health is wealth. That's why I show y'all certain things like that to motivate people and inspire people to live better. Eat to live and take care of yourself. It's not that expensive to buy these things. You spending $4 on regular toothpaste. It's only $2 more. And if you get it online, you might be able to get it for the same price that you pay for the regular toothpaste. So, yeah, these fake revolutionaries, y'all, I don't know what we gonna do, but something got to give. We can't keep letting them do this to us, because they are stagnating our growth as a people. I don't know if y'all see it, but I could see it. And I'm not trying to tear none of these brothers down. Everybody know, like, if they come on my platform, we could have a debate. I won't use no profanity. I won't attack them or nothing like that. I won't talk about their personality. But I'm dealing with a little stress and trauma from being attacked by white supremacists. Ku Klux Klan members. And then I gotta look at every time I made my videos, I would have 20 dislikes. I'm teaching Noble Jalim nationality, but the same dudes that claim to be Moors, they not getting dislikes. They not getting nobody talking about them. Only a few of us. It was me, Jamal, Light, and then Jamal turned on Light. They made us all turn on each other because they made us feel like our information wasn't real. And they know what they was doing. These are military people. So every time I spoke out against it, nobody wanted to say nothing to do nothing about it. I'm saying, all right, well, if you ain't no real revolutionary, you definitely ain't about to go shoot nobody because you niggas ain't about that life. Well, why don't y'all call the FBI on these people? They don't even want to do that. So what good is y'all? What is y'all good for? You niggas don't want to do it by the book and you don't want to do it the real street way. So what's good with y'all? That's like Faircon. Them niggas be wearing all them suits. Faircon wearing all them suits, flying out to Iran. He spent $300,000 on the flight with just 3 people. He ain't take 3,000 people. He took 3 people, him and 2 other people. $300,000 for a flight. Come on, man. Y'all got me messed up all the way up. Like, you thought I came here to play games and lie? What's up with all these finances? Because Nation of Oregon, all of these groups that say they for the people, most of them is organizations and they dealing in commerce. They registered either with the IRS or they got a tax exempt status. So everything they do is about how much finances they could get in 1 year. Not about how many people they could free and save and help in 1 year. How much finances they could get. What else can they sell? And that's what their whole movement is about. And that's stagnating us and killing us because that's where they block out all of our leadership because they put people in front of your face that got a whole bunch of views and you looking at it like this nigga's a leader and he must be telling the truth because he got 100,000 views. No, he brought them views and they put them out there and they promoting them. Yeah, man. But I guess I'll just end this video in a second, come back at y'all. Start up part 2 to this because I want to get in a little bit more detail. But I've been saying this a lot of times, so people already know this ain't the first time I said this. You heard it before. But now, I don't want to just keep talking about it. I want to see if we could do something about this and stop these dudes from teaching or even get them to start funding us because they not really a revolutionary. So, nigga, if you ain't doing nothing, you ain't got plans on doing nothing. So, if you ain't do nothing in 20 years for the people, you might as well start funding me and tell your people to fund me too. Because you don't know what I'm going to do. And don't try to take my tactics and how I use my method away, how I work and teach, saying that I'm not going to tell nobody what I'm going to do. I'm going to tell y'all after. Nigga, you had 20 years. It's too late. Give me my chance now. It's my turn. Y'all already failed the people. My turn. So KRS, all y'all niggas that be getting sponsors, tell all your sponsors to get behind me and watch me work and watch what I do. Just give me a chance. I don't need 20 years. Give me 1 year with the sponsors and the people behind me. Niggas be having all these subscribers and all of this, ain't doing nothing. So I could respect King Noble to say, Nigga, fuck this white supremacy. I'm tired of being oppressed and go get some land in Georgia and live off the grid and live in the forest somewhere and run his own electricity and do what he doing. He's really living it. Y'all dudes just talking about it. That's why I used to get mad, because they all like to use Noble Drew Ali name, but they don't live up to his principles. Noble Drew Ali was saying, this is our land. The European is 5,000 miles away from home, and he gonna need some water. He was basically trying to say, we need to send them niggas back to Europe in boxcars, but don't nobody want to really enforce nothing. Don't nobody want to talk about the real. So how is it going to change if we can't even talk about the truth? That nigga Sabir won't even call a European a cracker, but he'll call me a nigga or a Negro. And that's why I say, nigga, I'll smack the shit out you, because I see the fake. I'm not going to sit up here and be politically correct and try to play games with y'all. You won't call a European a cracker. You won't call him a cave beast or nothing degrading, but you gonna call us niggas and Negroes. Negro means slave. Who the fuck you talking to, nigga? That's the type of shit that niggas get shot for. Going against your own people, acting like you a revolutionary, you screaming Malcolm X name and all that shit. Some of you niggas just put into these organizations that infiltrate, bring back information to the FBI or Homeland Security and tear down the movement. I don't know who's an agent. I'm not saying he's an agent. I'm just saying the shit that he do, it really is not cool. Y'all respect who gets shot. I respect the shooter. We all got family that died because of gun violence, and we don't respect that. We don't like it. It put us in pain and anger. But the person who shot your son, you learn to have a certain type of respect. You might hate him at first, but then you want to know why. You want to talk to him. That's respect right there. You don't want to kill him. Most of y'all don't want to kill him. You want to get him locked up. Then you want to talk to him, or you want to know why. Sometimes people just go crazy when that shit happens, and they, you know what I'm saying? That's the real revolutionary in you. When you can't take that shit and can't nobody tell you nothing, and you got to get justice by any means, that's the real revolutionary. But when a nigga shoot your son down in the streets and you on the internet keep making videos talking about, yeah, I gotta, man, shut up, man. Shut up. You ain't do nothing to them niggas that shot your son down. So how you coming at me and I'm not your enemy? I ain't shoot your son down, nigga. You talking about nigga this and nigga that. And then if a nigga shot your son down and it's a certain type of niggas that you want to stay away from, you running from the problem, bitch ass nigga. These are the niggas that gonna keep killing our youth if you don't do nothing to change their mind frame. That's how I see these niggas ain't real. And y'all mad at me for coming out speaking how I speak. I can't help it that I speak a certain way, and I can't be respected by Europeans that talk like and spit when they talk from England. I can't help it. My bad. But I could be the realest I could be and just be honest with myself. I'm not gonna lie. Came with that pack. Yeah, I flew in gelato. I got some homies that ain't dead. I know we ain't gonna see them again. That's what Don Q said. Just gotta make sure your circle tight. That's the key to winning. So I could listen to that rap music, cause like King Noble said, I don't really like glorifying like the street life and people you know, promoting violence against each other. But when you hear the gangster rap, it's a form of rebellion in there. If they come, I'm a flock at the police, double back, shoot the cops up. When you hear Five Guard talking that shit, that nigga saying I'm rebellion against the system. I don't fuck with white supremacy. But he's throwing that gang shit in there, and that's where we get lost at, because we not in that lifestyle. So only thing we do is on the outside looking in. But we know that there's some principles and morals in there that we can deal with, and we could try to shift that energy in the right direction. We ain't trying to turn you into a smart nerd dude, but teach you the right way to fight so you could defend yourself and not get looked at and talked about like you're doing something wrong. It's a right way to do things. You could fight against oppression. So when these dudes talk down on the rappers talking about, yeah, that's shit hop and all that, no, KRS and them niggas keep talking all this revolutionary shit, but he ain't never do nothing to tear down white supremacy. He ain't never do nothing to fund no black revolutionaries in the public. I ain't talking about no private secret shit that you can't attach yourself to, because that means you hiding from the truth. Fuck all that. Let's deal with the real from now on, family. Let's stop playing games and hiding behind names and labels and all of that. KRS a regular man just like me. If his knowledge ain't saving us, how the fuck is he good for us? Matter of fact, if KRS gets shot in the head, he gonna die just like me. We all normal people. We all equal. Why is y'all treating these people like they superhumans and they got more power or they know more than you and they ain't do nothing for the people? It's niggas in the projects that you don't even know that's doing more than KRS for his people. So why is y'all glorifying these niggas like Sabir that go take trips and don't do shit for our people? Niggas like Hassan Campbell that buy Mercedes-Benz and talk about, I'm a revolutionary. I'm really for the people. I'm a warrior. Thank you for funding this war. What war is niggas funding besides the war in your head if you thinking about if you want to come out and be a tranny or not? You ain't fighting no wars, Hassan. When Bambaataa came to New York, you ain't say, oh yeah, let's go call the goons, come outside with the shooters and go meet up with them. Remember you told people, oh yeah, I can't fight every battle, but you took your ass to the police station to go press charges on some YouTubers. Remember that? So y'all niggas is different, man. I see what I see. I speak on what I see and don't get mad for the truth. That's just how it is. Now, we not perfect. I got faults. I'm not perfect. I make mistakes. But to say you really for the people and say you're a revolutionary and see you go against your word and go try to do something the opposite of what you say, it just proves that you can't be trusted. And why are you still following people like that and supporting them? Because it proves that you want to get cursed too. I put voodoo on all y'all niggas that follow Hassan. Everybody that's following Hassan channel, I did voodoo on you and your children, motherfucker. Now go run tell that, y'all Asian ass niggas. All y'all niggas is LGBT community. Nah, I'm just playing FBI. We just playing FBI. But for real, somebody gonna kill that nigga Hassan. Because he know what he doing. Niggas don't play with our liberation, bro. It's people out here that's really putting their life on their line to free the people while you getting Mercedes-Benz and donations and talking about thank you for funding this war. Somebody is going to end up killing you, bro. You better stop playing with this shit, with our freedom and our liberation. Talking about this going to be the most powerful live you heard in your life. How many people you saving with that live? How many lives you saving? How many children you stopping from being molested? None. Matter of fact, after niggas watch your videos, more children get molested because you ain't fighting against it, you bitch ass nigga. You a grown man. You told the niggas come outside with the shooters. You want to promote all these gang niggas. You and Five Guard. Why y'all don't go outside and start beating up child molesters? Or how about this? This how you know I'm a real revolutionary. I need y'all to share this out too. This how you know I'm a real revolutionary and all these gangbangers, these fake ass conscious dudes, these Hotep niggas, these Moorish signs, whoever, I don't give a fuck who you is. When I said, all right, the children is our future and our generation, it's a whole bunch of children being molested and stuff right now and being taken and going missing. How about we all create fake websites and we can meet up and we could go rent out a hotel and we start calling in these little pedophile niggas and making fake pictures, acting like we little teenage little girls or boys. And whoever come in there, we beat the shit out of them on camera and then give the videos to the cops and tell them they pay us too for helping them do their job for them. How many of y'all want to do that? We could start today. I'm in Poughkeepsie, New York. I come to Yonkers and meet some of y'all if y'all really about it. But if you're not, that means that you ain't want to fight for the baby. So how can I respect any of you motherfuckers? And now they killing our children when that Sonetta did the interview with that sister that got dead found dead in Virginia in the back of her car, niggas is feeling sad and trying to say they gonna help. But why y'all ain't want to help before and stop this shit from happening? Bitch ass niggas. This is why I'm upset and I get angry and I really lash out, because our people is fucking sad and insane in their head. And then when you come with some real raw truth, they run. It's a fellowship thing. That's gay Freemasonry shit y'all doing. Oh, you're in my club. Oh, you're popular. Man, that shit is weak. Nigga ain't about to fight against evilness. He ain't fighting for his people. Malcolm X said eye for an eye. These niggas quoting Malcolm X talking about I speak good diction. Malcolm X said when you got a rope tied around your neck, nigga, it don't matter how you get it off. These niggas want you to holler politely. You still running with them Europeans that go into the store talking about, yeah, let me get a steak with the blood dripping out of it. They still eat their meat with the blood dripping out of it. And y'all niggas is talking. That nigga Malcolm was raw, fam. And y'all niggas is basically talking about how y'all want to team up with the Europeans and you want to stay away from niggas. Well, okay then, Sambo. Okay, Uncle Tom. Massa, we outside ass niggas. Massa, they over there trying to go run away under the Underground Railroad. What's the matter, Massa? We sick? That's them type of niggas. I ain't fucking with y'all like that. I like the information. I love the knowledge. But when it come to fighting against evil, I can't fuck with a lot of these groups and movements because they ain't really fighting. They just talking about how to fight and get in the ring and lose every fight. That's like you telling a nigga, yeah, I'm going to be your personal trainer. But every time he get in the ring, he making a rope swing, getting knocked out the fucking ring and all that. Man, you sound crazy. Yo, I'm not even trying to be funny. It's just I got a little sense of humor in my personality, but I'm not trying to be funny. I'm being serious, y'all. It's sad. It really is sad how we treating each other. And then we get mad and talk about racism when the European doing better than us because he made us go against each other with this Willie Lynch syndrome. And now you feel like you don't even want to be black no more. You want to be accepted by the Europeans, calling yourself a free white person. Like I told y'all, if I got to say I'm black to be down with my people, nigga, I'm black. I'm not an agent. I know I'm a Moor. I know I have a nationality, but I'm not arguing over names and shit like that. I want to get the work done. That's what I'm really saying. So people get confused and think, oh, no, we're not black. Bro, I don't want to confuse the people and have them not wanting to work with me because they might feel like they truly are black. They might feel like we're not Moors for some reason, and they might have a good reason why they feel like that. And it might be able to teach me something. That's something we could talk about later in private. Let's not get out here and keep attacking each other on public platforms and debating. And the European is getting entertained by us debating and laughing at us and making money off of our debates. And they know they got more time to survive because we ain't attacking their system of white supremacy and a system of oppression. I don't care if you at the highest office in like an office of trust, law enforcement, police, you still work for white supremacy. If you can't pass no laws to protect all black, so-called black or indigenous, really the true Americans, right? The copper-colored natives found on the continent by the European, you can't pass no laws to protect us. Nigga, you a slave and you working against your own people. So you got a double loss. I don't work for white supremacy. I'm not on YouTube getting monetized, so I expect donations. These niggas is monetized. They not doing nothing for y'all. I tell y'all on Monday, we going to start up, we going to call Motor Vehicle, and we going to ask them what we do when we want to start using names on our license plate. Can we get a license plate with our flag on it? What's the process to go through that? That's walking towards steps of freedom. Because we're not trying to go completely off the grid and live on our own because we ain't got the resources to do that. But slowly, while we in this system, let's convert to building our own and being independent and living under this system as independent and self-identifying our nation. We don't have to be a part of something that we're not a part of, and we can never be a part of according to the case laws and the laws of the United States. We can never be citizens. So can you expect black people for getting mad after you tell them the Dred Scott case said that you ain't got no rights, a white man bound to respect, and then you tell them to declare their nationality, and they see niggas that declare their nationality getting locked up in court? Can you get mad at them for wanting to go against all y'all niggas? Like, yo, you trying to be comfortable under our oppression, motherfucker. Stupid looking motherfucker. So when I hear all these young rappers and all them talk about, yeah, we mobbing until the world blow up, I get where they coming from. They see what we see. They got the heart to speak about it. When I hear Jim Jones talking about, we not going to stop looting. Matter of fact, we might start shooting. These niggas, they talking about how they feel. I can't knock them. Do I agree with everything they say? Nah, but I can't knock them for wanting to stand up and fight against oppression. Are they getting paid for what they promote and what they say? Hell yeah, Jim Jones and them rapping niggas is getting paid. He could be trying to Jim Jones us like the first European Jim Jones, but them niggas is doing more than the conscious niggas in a way. That's why I always loved our rap, hardcore. You call it shit hop, call it whatever you want. I always loved that hardcore street music because I knew it was a rebel in there. We going against the system that's trying to enslave us and oppress us and paint us out to be monsters when we only trying to provide because of the circumstances we living in. That's real to me. So when a nigga talk down and say, yeah, that shit hop, nigga, who you talking about? Compared to who? Them Europeans that be at KRS concert? Because if Europeans love KRS so much, go tell them niggas to start up our schools for us. Tell them niggas to fund us. Why is you niggas begging to start a movie from our people if the Europeans be at KRS concert? Hansa Bear? If he got more Europeans than black people in the crowd, why the Europeans ain't funding y'all movement? Why they ain't fighting for y'all liberation against their own people? Because it'll never happen, dummy. But they want you to believe that Europeans love them more than their own people. Fucking crazy. If Europeans love y'all more than y'all own people, how come when KRS was doing all that shit with Bambaataa, niggas ain't kill him? We must got some type of love for you niggas because we know y'all running with pedophiles and all these allegations and ain't nobody get checked for it. So it must be a lot of respect for y'all because y'all got history and wisdom and y'all was around when hip hop was created. Y'all didn't create it. Y'all not the godfathers of hip hop. Kool Herc is. Scott LaRock is, not KRS. Not Bambaataa. Africa Bambaataa is not the godfather of hip hop. Hip hop was going on in New Orleans and all other places across the world. It just never came to New York. But we're going to get out of here and I'm going to come back with another video. Peace. Share this out. Subscribe.